Emblem, engage!
Hello friends, this is Access. Welcome back to Chapter 16 of this Fire Emblem Engage Anything Goes Maddening LTC. We apologize for the massive delay of this video, partly because I got sick in recent weeks following a burnout from playing the Fel Xenologues. But when I finally recovered and climbed my way out of the ancient well, I'm delighted to find myself on this shore greeted by Rosado, my hero in the parallel universe. Chapter 16 marks the end of our training session in preparation for the challenge ahead. Chloe, Ivy, and Kagetsu each needs to hit some benchmarks for Chapter 17, so we try hard to feed them in this clear. In particular, Ivy took all 3 arena and re-equips Lucina Emblem to gain double XP with Parthia. Regarding other Somnial activities, we enjoyed a +4 speed meal and had the Som a cappella trio sing at 3 different spots. Their support of each other will soon be put to a test. Alear reached Bylespon level 5 to inherit mentorship. Even though her own XP doesn't matter much, having mentorship is valuable by providing XP boost to adjacent allies. Alear also put down her karate costume to be a divine chicken again. Edelgard Chloe continues to be the carry. Here we give her a Goldmary-engraved killing edge +5 as well as all the tonics for damage and survival. We now come to the most important reclass in the entire run. Citrinne has grown tired of the commonplace sage outfit in this army. Wanting to go fancy in attire and hoping to carry on her lord's bow legacy, she embarks on a lifelong career as a sniper. From this moment on, the Lady of Brodia will be paired with the Lady of the Plains to rain havoc on enemies using a shiny, magical bow. While we finish up battle preps, I just want to shout out to Iced Coffee Gaming for taking some time last month to experiment with Radiant Bow Sniper Citrinne in a more casual playthrough, as suggested by fellow LTCer Priestess. Their video shows that due to Citrinne's low build, she could only double and cleanly kill a slow armor knight who is further weighed down by Hurricane Axe. So the conclusion was that Sniper Citrinne is not very effective outside of LTC setting. Their video will be linked in the description below. I very much respect the effort put into the video and overall agree with the conclusion. But we shouldn't be surprised, should we? In LTC, we're not building Sniper Citrinne to double a generic armor with Hurricane Axe. As we will see here, her main job is to quintuple a specific annoying general with Hurricane Axe and later holdout. You know who I'm talking about. Enough said, let's get into this one turn clear of Chapter 16. Pandrio first flies left and rescues Sniper Citrinne at max distance to above him. These shoal tiles that Citrinne stands on cost 3 move, so it's necessary to rescue her forward. Alear also flies left and repositions Citrinne to left using Ike Emblem. Here, Citrinne is exactly 20 tiles away from the Red Hat punk. She kills Marni's first life with max range Astro Storm thanks to Alear personal and Ike engraving on the Radiant Bow. Citrinne did take 3 Spirit Dusts earlier in the run, but since the Radiant Bow is unforged, the benchmark to kill is not very high.
What a lovely scene.
Unfortunately, the enemies near Citrinne will move before the bosses and kill her. To get rid of the tanky worm, Goldmary first performed a suicidal attack that did 0 damage and almost got herself killed. This move is however important because it allows Chloe and Ivy to use physic on her as they move bottom left. On the other hand, Rosado does good damage to this worm using Train Strike, thanks to corrupted effectiveness boosted by Alear personal and spur attack on Pandrio. Being a promoted flyer, Rosado is very important in the LTC strats for the Fel Xenologue maps, which you may have seen on this channel. Sadly, he just doesn't get enough time to grow in the main game and won't contribute much to this run. Anyways, Rosado's chip set up the worm kill for Kagetsu, who was able to reach level 4 and become a better onigiri. After Sage Diamant uses Obstruct to protect his cousin, Citrinne dances Ivy to abuse physic once more. Now, Panette can goddess dance for Ivy, Hortensia, Cedal, and Chloe, which also boosts Chloe's strength by 4. Panette would normally not be able to reach this shoal tile, but Chloe's griffin class skill cleared away removes the movement cost of her tile and adjacent tiles for all allies. She just hit level 5 last chapter. Lucky, I suppose. After the dance, Ivy moves down to kill a griffin with Parthia, netting herself 50 XP in the process and reaching level 5. Hortensia uses her 6-range warp on Chloe and warps her forward once more after being danced by Cedal. We are a bit greedy to leave Hortensia at this position so that she can counter-kill 2 lance fighters below in enemy phase using Lilina Ring and Outfire, with a dodge required to survive. A safer position would have been 1 up and 1 left. The rest of this clear is Chloe's one-lady show. By Raging Storm this thief and Canter, she can exactly reach Mauvier from above and cleanly kill his first life with Killing Edge. Her speed is high enough to double despite darting stance giving him 6 more speed during player phase. After this great level up, Chloe canters 2 up and puts herself in range of both Marni and Mauvier in enemy phase. 2 lance fighters suicide to Hortensia, then Chloe will cleanly kill Mauvier and crit kill Marni with very high chance. Having consumed 5 red candies, Chloe has more than enough strength to break through Marni's 35 defense. It's worth noting that the AI in this game is not very smart. Mauvier suicides with Steel Great Lance instead of breaking Chloe with Flame Lance, because he sees more damage on Griffin Chloe with the Great Lance. And with Chloe pulling off 78% crits on Marni, that is chapter 16 cleared in 1 turn. Cab and I will rejoin next time and see you for the exciting chapter 17.